Hello, welcome back, and we're gonna start to talk about the first of our 5 areas in the Children's House classroom, which is actually the most important one because it lays the foundation of everything that comes after. Now, the first area is called practical life. It's an area the children start with when they first arrive to the classroom, and they will work through it during the whole time in the Children's House because the activities are going to get more difficult and have more sequence of steps. These activities help them to adapt, feel secure, and create the skills that they need for future activities in the classroom. So the practical life activities may look very simple to you, but they actually lay the foundation for more complicated activities in the classroom. So as Maria Montessori says, the hands are the man's instruments of intelligence. And in practical life, children are continuously using their hands in a lot of different ways. And the most important part, in a purposeful way, which means they are using their hands to learn activities that they will need later on in life. So why does practical life matter so much? When the children come into the classroom, these are activities that they are familiar with. These are activities that they see in their house every day, like sweeping, cleaning, cutting fruit, washing the dishes. So it helps them to feel more at home in a new environment, and it helps them create core abilities for the future. Independence, concentration, problem solving, order, multi-sequence step activities, responsibility and confidence. Even a simple activity like flower arranging that you can see right behind me has more than 40 plus micro steps, which means they are far more sophisticated than they look like at first sight. Inside the practical life area, we have 5 sub-areas. We have the preliminary exercises, we have care of self, care of the environment, grace and courtesy, and movement. And through these areas and activities, the children will learn problem solving, left-right orientation, which helps them prepare for reading, hand-eye coordination, wrist rotation and pencil grip, logical thinking and sequencing, extended concentration, problem solving, body control and balance, community awareness, and language skills linked to real-life experience like empty, full, wet, dry, and so on. So basically, how does practical life support all the other areas in the Montessori classroom? Because through these activities, the children learn how to complete one cycle of activity, which means they take the activity from the shelf, they do it, they clean it, and then they put it back on the shelf, ready for a friend to use. This builds order, responsibility, independence, and respect for themselves, others, and the environment. In the next videos, we're going to analyze practical life a little bit more, so I hope to see you there.